What's up, guys? Today 10 cars are going to compete in a top speed test to compete and to make it and to break it on to the top 15 or even break number 1. Alright, before we start, we're gonna take a look at the leaderboard really quick from last week's top speed testing. So we still got the Chrysler 300C, still in number 1 with a 498. So that is the key number to be in number 1, and we got all the way to the bottom. We got a bunch of 473 sitting there. And all the way at the bottom is the power wage, which is a 467. So a 468 is going to be the key number this week. So let's get started. First is the 2010 Ford Mustang GT. So it has to make it a 468 to make it to the top 15. We're gonna do that. Let's find out run number 1. Running marks, get set, go. A 442 in run number 1, that's not good enough. Let's see what number 2 can be better. On the marks, get set, go. A 442 and then a 441, not good enough for the top 15. Now on to the next. Up next, we have the Veneta. Can it make it to the top 15 by breaking it, or putting it 468 at least? Or break number 1 off of 498? Let's find out. On the marks, get set, go. A 474 in run number 1. That is good enough to tie 4th place. Let's see, you can even top that and break number 1 and run number 2. On your marks, get set, go. A 474 and then a 473, but the 474 is good enough to tie 4th place. So now this means that 470 is now the magic number to be into the top 15. Now on to the next. Audi 10 is up next. Let's see, can it make it to the top 15 or break number 1? Let's find out. On your marks, get set, go. 457 in run number 1. That's not good enough. Let's see if run number 2 can be better than that. On your marks, get set, go. A 456, 7, and a 456. Not good enough for the top 15. Now onto the next. Up next, we have the Skull Shaker. Can it break number 1 or even break into the top 15? Let's find out. On your marks, get set, go. $455 in run number 1. That's not good enough. Let's see if run number 2 can be better than that. On your marks, get set, go. 455 and then a 453. Not good enough to make for the top 15. Now on to the next. 455 and then a 453. Not good enough to make for the top 15. Now on to the next. Up next is FYB60. Can he make it to the top 15 or even break number 1? Let's find out. On your marks, get set, go. Pretty quick with a 469. That unfortunately that ties 15th place. That ties 14th place of a 3-way tie, but unfortunately it can't make it. Let's see if run number 2 can be better than that and make it into the top 15. On your marks, get set, go. A 469 and then a 468. So close for the top 15, but unfortunately that FYB60 doesn't do it. Now onto up next is Diesel Boy. Can it make it to the top 15 or even break number 1? Let's find out. On your marks, get set, go. 449 is in the run number 1. That's not good enough. Let's see run number 2. On your marks, get set, go. A 449 and then a 448. Not good enough for the top 15. Now onto the next. The Maximum Leeway TM is ready to set a top speed to make it to the top 15 and win break number 1. Let's find out. On your marks, get set, go. 465 and 1-1. Unfortunately, it's pretty close, but not close enough for the top 15. Let's see 1-2 can be better than that. On your marks, get set, go. A 465 and then a 445. Not pretty close, but not close enough for the top 15. Now on to the next. The backdrafter is ready to set a top speed to break number 1 or even break the top 15. Let's find out. On your marks, get set, go. A 444 on run number 1. Let's see if we can beat that in run number 2. On your marks, get set, go. $444 and then a 443. Not good enough to make it to the top 15. Now on to the next. Up next is Turbo. Can you make it to the top 15 or even break number 1? Let's find out. On your marks, get set, go. $462 in run number 1. Pretty close, but not close enough. Let's see if we can do better than that in run 2. On your marks, get set, go. $462 and then a 461. Not good, close, but not close enough for the top 15. Now on to the next. Mazda Fluor is ready to set a top speed to break the top 15 or even break number 1. Let's find out. On your mark, what they can do in run number 1. On your marks, get set, go. A 459 in run number 1. Let's see run number 2. On your marks, get set, go. Okay, so here's an updated top 15. No updates to number 1 yet. Chrysler 300C with a 498, still at number 1. And newly added is the Veneta with a 474, and that's the only one that updated, so nothing changes, no changes to others. And at the bottom now, it's the Supernat with side draft at a 469. So a 470 is going to be the magic number next week. And then it's in the and also, the Veneta knocked out the Power Age. So sorry, Power Age, you were knocked out the board because that speed wasn't enough. So, now the difficulty is still going to be insane. And thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.